بعدين اجوا جابوا لي واحد شرطي من عندهم يشهد علي، من شرطي اسرائيلي. قلت له انا لا ما شفتكاش ولا بعلم. قال لي انت ضربتي قنبله علي. قلت له لا. اخذني كلبشني من هان وغمى علي وشبحني هيك وركعني. هي مش قد انا بصليش انا، ركعني هيك. قعدت بيجي 5 ساعات وانا مشبوحه هيك ومغميه وراكعه رجلي. اجوا بدهم يفكوني، رفعوني هيك ونزلوني على الارض. الحين انا عندي هاي الورام في رجلي، وصاروا يضربوا فيه على سبة انا اعترف ان انا ضربت قنبله عليهم. قلت له انا ما ضربتش قنبله عليكم، انا ام ل5 اطفال، كيف بدي اطلع اضرب انا قنبله عليكم؟ عندي 5 اطفال، عندي اولادي. اذا بقول لي لا، كل كان اخوي بالسجن وامي بالسجن وخالتي بالسجن وكل اخوتي بالسجن كانوا برضه قبلي. كل العائله تاعتنا.
Most members of her family were at jail. When she entered the jail, they hanged her hands up first tight and then they pulled her knees down, stretching all the body, up and down. Could you imagine? She's like they're taking her parts away, and she doesn't stay like 1 or 2 hours. She's just like 10 hours. But when they take her off, they pull her hands up quickly and hard way, then pull her down. She says, now I have huge problems in my knee. I can't pray, I can't do anything, I can't even sit on the floor.
بعدين كان شعر طويل يلف هيك يعيده ويجي يشحطني في الغرفة.
She used to have such pretty hair. They used to roll her long hair around his hand and do like this to her head, in awful way, and just push it to the wall and just to throw her head in the wall and hit her very hard. I can't explain but I want to cry.
وبيجي كمان اجى واحد ضابط كبير مسكنا منها وضلوا هيك هدول انا هيك صاروا بده يخنقني. علشان
كل وقت
طول التحقيق واحنا بنتعذب.
all the investigation.
شهرين. ما يعترف الانسان مثلا. انا ما اعترفش او غيري ما يعترفش.
Yeah, as much as she resists not to give them any information, they enlarge the period of investigation, and torturing. She says that one general was just shocking her so tight. So she says, like, my eyes were getting out of my head. They were just pulling information from them, but they refused to. Somewhere under the pressure we don't have معندناش وقت كتير. Okay, she's going to describe the cell right now. They say really they bring another example. They bring a soldier. Israeli soldier says that you threw a bomb on me. She refuses because she never saw him, and she says, I have a family consists of 5 children. Why should I throw a bomb on you? You are bombing us, not we. They have detailed stories, but because time we can't.
متى؟
سنة كام أنت؟
من 87 ل 91 3 سنوات.
3 years. You got it from 1987 to 1981.
وقبل هيك 6 شهور، وبعدين يرمونا بالزنزانة الحمام.
87 or 77?
No, 1987 to 1991. 3 years. It's not the only time she got arrested and jailed by the Israeli occupation.
How old are the 2 women today?
قد ايه عمرك اليوم؟
أنا؟
She doesn't want to say.
How old were they? 58 سنة.
She's right now 58 years old, but when she was arrested, she was like she didn't get her secondary school.
She's 14.
Around 14 to 16 you can say, 16 years old. 16 years old. All is documented, detailed, and if you'd like, just they'll try their best to put them in their website to read more.
Is that the UNIFEM website?
And not UNIFEM, their own website. They're gonna distribute you. تبقى توزع عليهم هدول.
Good, yeah.
احنا كتبنا كل واحدة كتبت يعني
قلت لهم انه عشان هيك هم بدهم يخشوا عشان يضلوا يقروا قصصكم، قلت لهم قصصكم مفصلة أكثر انه في she's going to describe the cells, you know.
لما الزنازين يحطونا في زنزانه لا فيها اكل ولا فيها شرب ولا ميه واحنا هيك مكتفين، يجي يسحبونا كانه احنا يعني عندهم زي الكلاب يسحبونا.
You know, they're so humiliated by even inside the cells. They're tied up inside the cell. There's no water. The bathroom is even too tiny to use for a child. It's stinky. There is no light. When they want them to go to investigation again, they pull them out from their hairs like dogs, like sheep. You know.
وبعدين لما يجي ياخذونا يتفوا علينا، يعملوا يطلعوا من صدرهم يتفوا علينا.
One kind of torturing them during the investigation with no sense of time. They spit in their faces.
وبعد أحيان أنا هيك ضربوني هالبرد كمان معه وأنا نايم وأنا بقاس من هالمعدة هالبيت.
She's now having such a tremendous pain in her stomach because they used when they get them up to kick them in the stomach. Socially, she got split from her husband because she is a prisoner. Even though she fought it back and she raised her own children by her own. She was the bread owner. She used to do embroidery and some handicrafts to feed her children. So we're running out of time. We should just go.
I just wanted to say I have visited a prison in the West Bank. And saw just the terrible conditions that on a daily basis the prisoners live in, but also the torture rooms. And there was a metal box the size of a trunk that was used to torture. You know, they folded people up into, you know, the fetal position into a metal box and then shut the lid. And I wondered if she had ever seen that.
بتقول لك إنه كان في صندوق في غرف التعذيب يحشوا 10 بني آدمين في البوكس مثلا أو 5 في الصندوق هذا ويعملوا شكل
هو نفس
ويسكروا عليهم يخنقوهم يعني.
لا هو نفس الزنزانة
هذا بسموه تعذيب الجماعي. مثلا إحنا في فترة
This is called a collective punishment when they make the prisoners make a strike on the jail.
يحشرونا في مكان واحد.
سيرة المحكمة. أيوة. وإحنا رايحين على المحكمة يحطونا 13 في قلب الصندوق هذا. وفي من جوا شباب ويضربوا علينا بعد احيان القنابل تاعت الغاز. فصرنا نتخبط احنا في بعضنا نمسك هيك في بعضنا.
ماشي.
ينزلونا فتره.
خلينا نخلص لانه احنا
بعدين انا ضربوني هان برضه في نفس الطريق المحكمه عشان اعترف.
اوكي خلص احنا running out of time. But she says that when we go to the court just to do us you know. They just put us inside the box and threw a tear gas on us. So we just stopped hitting with each other. It's gas tear.